To the rest of the day's news now. A controversial bill to decriminalise abortion was passed with a historic vote in Victoria's upper house this morning. It's still subject to amendments, but would ultimately allow women the right to an abortion in the first 24 weeks of pregnancy. After that time frame, they'll need to prove they're at risk of harm. The possibility of the bill being defeated or altered is fading quickly, as state political reporter Melissa Clark reports.
After a week of marathon debate, the bill finally faced its biggest hurdle this morning, the second reading vote.
Ayes 23, noes 17. The ayes therefore have it and the bill is carried. Second reading is carried.
Many MPs didn't declare their position until the last minute, but in the end the majority chose to support the bill, and it was a clearer margin than many expected.
The first thing I thought of was I'm no longer a criminal, and other women in Victoria can no longer be branded as criminal.
I think that a profound mistake has been made by the Victorian Parliament.
Anti-abortion protesters shouted abuse at MPs who supported the bill.
There will be retribution in this country over this.
I would ask that
Outside Parliament, the vote was both welcomed and condemned.
That's been 35 years of hard work for people like Jo Wayner and others, and it's very moving, really, to see it finally happening.
But what was voted in the Victorian Parliament today was state-sanctioned killing.
The upper house MPs are now debating about 20 amendments to the bill, including shortening the cut-off period from 24 to 20 weeks, mandating counselling, and changing conscientious objection provisions for medical practitioners. The comfortable majority that voted in favour of the bill this morning indicates it's unlikely any amendments will succeed. If that's the case, the final vote is a formality. However, if amendments are made, the bill will have to go back to the lower house and be voted on there again before the bill can be made law.
I'm still very, very optimistic that this bill will get through the council unamended. It will not come back to the Legislative Assembly.
If it's passed, Victoria will become one of the most progressive states on abortion in the country.
As we go to air tonight, the bill is still being debated. State political reporter Melissa Clark joins us now from the steps of Parliament. So, Melissa, MPs have been debating now for several hours. Have they made much progress?
Well, the debate is now in its final stages. Most of the amendments have been put to the upper house MPs and defeated. With this voting record, the few remaining amendments that are yet to be voted on will not pass. It's now just a matter of time before the final vote. MPs have had a long and emotional debate. They've been sitting into the early hours of the morning all week, and we're due for a little bit more time tonight, but the end is now in sight.
So, Melissa, the next step is a third and final vote. Is that likely to happen tonight or any time soon?
It is likely to happen tonight. MPs are currently on a break. They'll resume shortly and go through the few final amendments that haven't yet been voted on, and then they will take that final vote. After that, all that's required is the signature of the Governor to make it legal for women to have abortion in the state of Victoria.
OK, Melissa, thanks for the update. That's Melissa Clark, our state politics reporter.